What up, peeps? Mr.Bones back at you, and I've got a DVD and Blu-ray update to share.
Goggins!
Alright, let's show you this haul of movies that I hauled into my house to add to my physical media movie collection. Let's start off with the slightly pricier ones. First off, we have here is Voltron, Defender of the Universe, the complete original series. A few weeks back, Echo had found this was on sale on Amazon and had bought it and told me about it. And I said, well, let me grab myself a copy because this is a childhood favorite that I used to watch all the time as a kid. And so now I have Voltron, the complete Turtles, and He-Man. There's only a few left that I'd like to get, which I may think of others later, but off the top of my head, I'd like to get Silverhawks, Brave Star, and Thundercats. Oh, this is the complete series. Has Lion Force and Vehicle Force. Then it has a bonus feature, Voltron Fleet of Doom, which is both of them together. Very cool. Here we have a copy of Becky that I found at Big Lots a couple of towns over when I was at the doctor's visit. Our Big Lots closed down. This was $4.99. I grabbed it. It's a basic edition, not the Ronin Flicks edition, but still cool. Still cool to have. Here we have Stephen King's The Monkey, or Osgood Perkins' The Monkey. He made it, but it's based off Stephen King. I have this in a spooky season haul. I picked this up when I was looking for the WNUF 1 and 2 that was supposedly at Walmart, but ours never got it. But I saw this and it was the same price, so I said let me grab that, put it in my collection. I collect Stephen King and horror, and I like The Monkey. Here is the latest, the 3 latest Vestrons that I got when each of them released, and each of them have their own videos. So I will put the links to them below if you want to watch the openings and showing everything that's in them. That's May. This is Ghoulies Go to College. Very cool that May and Ghoulies Go to College both got physical releases. May didn't have a US high def release. It had a second site, which is Region 2. And so that was cool that we finally got a US release through Vestron. And Ghoulies Go to College for years didn't have an HD release, only 1 and 2 did, so that's cool. And the latest one, Gary Busey's Hider in the House. Decent movie, never heard of it, never seen it until this release, but I have since watched and reviewed it. Like I said, I will put the link to all 3 of these in the description. Here's one that's not new. It's just something that I do sometimes. Some people may think it's stupid, but I do it occasionally. If I have something that's not on Blu-ray, but I have all the other ones on Blu-ray, and I want them on the shelf next to each other. Casey and Echo kept bugging me saying, now you need to get Ghoulies 4 so you can have them all. You need to get Ghoulies 4 on Blu-ray. Well, Ghoulies 4 only has a Region 2 Blu-ray, and they also know I don't particularly care that much for this movie, so I just assume do this. I printed a Blu-ray art, put it in a Blu-ray case, and put my old ass DVD in it so I can put part 4 next to 1, 2, and 3. And this is some triple feature I found at Dollar General a few weeks ago. Never seen any of these. They're all 3 low-budget movies. It was like $2.95. The second one has the best cast that I can tell. It has Kevin Dillon and Lance Henriksen. And the movies are Blood Angels, Vampires Out for Blood, and Succubus Hellbent. Okay, shout out to Patrick over at Have Cheeto Will View. I think you're going to approve of the haul from here on out. As of late, I don't go to town too often, but when I do, I've been stopping by this particular pawn shop, which we have 3, and the other 2 is the ones I usually frequent, but this one is Cash America, formerly known as Cashland. I still call them Cashland. I don't know why all these pawn shops have to change their names. But apparently they have more movies than they can move. And so they've been giving me these crazy deals lately, last couple of times I stopped in there, which were pretty much cheetah level, 25 cents a piece. But I've been getting stacks of like 6 and 7, and I watch them tap at their little computer and calculate, and they come to like $1.40 or $1.50 or whatever, which is insane. And the most recent stop, the guy's like, 25 cents a piece. I was like, wow, really? So anyway, this is 2 different visits. I didn't try to separate them between the visits, so I don't know which ones got when, but I'll show you what I got here. Aaron Eckhart and Carice Van Houten in Incarnate. 25 cents. Never seen it. Never watched this one either, but I like Amanda Seyfried. Red Riding Hood. Denzel Washington's The Equalizer 3. I had the first one on Blu-ray. I need the second one, and I would like them all to be on Blu-ray, but I'm not complaining. At least I have it in some format, right? Instead of having to worry about something streaming. Same thing for this one. I found John Wick 4. It's DVD. I'd rather it be Blu-ray. I have the first 3 on Blu-ray, but at least I have it in my house on some format, and I have to worry about trying to find it on a streaming service. I own it physically. How about this? A complete season. Complete first season of Family Matters. I think it was like $1. Or a little less, I don't know. Here's a good one. His first 5 or 6 were classics, and then he started making duds. Steven Seagal's Out for Justice. Hell yeah. I don't know if I have very many. I have all of his movies, but I don't know if I have very many on Blu-ray. I know I have Under Siege 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. And here we have Monster Trucks. 25 cents. Children shouldn't play with dead things. This one's kind of scratchy, but it was 25 cents. Actually, it was free. After I got a stack, I said, there was this other one I was interested in, but it was scratched all to hell. And it said, you can just have it. Same thing for this one. On a different trip, I was like, there was this other one that I was interested in, but it scratched all to hell. They look like people don't know how to take care of their movies, but hopefully my wife can, she has some kind of substance that she made one of my games work one time, so maybe, hopefully it'll work on this, but yeah, they gave this one to me for free. Scratched up, but it's 8 films I didn't have. And here we have Queen of the Damned. I had Interview with a Vampire on Blu-ray. I didn't have this one. And a movie with Ryan Reynolds I've never seen or heard of, but you know, I was getting that deal, 25 cents a title. And I like Ryan Reynolds. School of Life. It's got the little boy that plays the child version of Duddits and Dreamcatchers. Duddits. Douglas Duval. Anyway, that's my latest haul that I've been hauling that I've added to my collection. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Mr. Bones.